We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the National League Futures and the American League Futures. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Roman Bayer, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box now, Vern Goldstein. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The designated hitter, Vern.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to left field. Foreman is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
Standing in now, Martin Castilla, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
In 2 pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
To the plate now, Matthew Grossman, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, John.
Coming to the plate now, John Shimchak. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled down the line. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
At the plate now, Ronald Castillo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. The NL Futures on top, 1-0. Chauncey Hickman, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Into the box now, Adam Hedden. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the American League Futures, the second
now the
baseman,
pitch.
Adam Hedden.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This one's down to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Clayton Foreman, from the stretch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Tom Willett. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and with it they've leapt in front now 3-1.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
In now, Roger Schmidt.
The designated hitter.
High chopper to third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Stepping in now, Freddie Tan. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Castillo is there, and he has it for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Into the box now, Jason Stromer, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
To the plate now, Juan Benitez. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting it, the third baseman, Ramon.
So digging in now, Ramon Arrojo. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
At the plate, Will Pena. Now a swing going, look out, over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The AL Futures on top 5-1. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Charles Malone.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
So striding in, Mitchell Badalucco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting in, the left fielder.
Stepping in, Adam Mercer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of the second. The AL Futures lead it 5-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Adam Pedden.
The second baseman, Adam Pedden.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Lifted into center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, number 23.
Striding in, Clayton Foreman. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far. They're missing over the heart of the plate.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Geraldo Ortiz enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Ortiz.
Standing in now, Roger Schmidt, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Runner at second here with 1 man out. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. In now, Freddie Tan. High in the air out to center field. Castillo is underneath this one. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Settling in now, Jason Stromer. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Grounded to the right. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The AL Futures lead this one 8-1. Eloy Rodriguez takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Futures, number 6, Eloy.
Stepping into the box,
Rodriguez.
Alexis Sanchez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Leading off.
Popped him up.
The second baseman,
Hedden
Alexis
is under it.
Sanchez.
Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Vern Goldstein. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Martin Castillo fouled off.
Castillo.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Matthew.
Stepping into the box,
Grossman.
Matthew Grossman. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box, John Shimchak. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. To the plate now, Ronald Castillo. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Castillo is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But, of course, these days there are many more. And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The AL Futures on top, 8-4. At the plate, Juan Benitez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
The first baseman.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Stepping in now, Ramon Arrojo. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Malone is there to put it away for out number 1.
The catcher, number 33, Will Pena.
So striding forward now, Will Pena. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, Adam Hedden, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Castillo is there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Clayton Foreman, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 3 full, and it's opened up now 9-4. David Cordero is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For the American League Futures, number 36, David Cordero.
All set for the start of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Charles Malone. Fouled away. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitchell Badalucco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out to center field. Tan is right there. And he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Mercer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. Cedric Carlisle is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Futures, number 32.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Tom Willett.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. Carlisle uses a split finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap.
High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now, Freddie Tan.
Freddie Tan.
First offering on its way. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And the runner from first comes around to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And that is off the wall. Tan is on his way home. Safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
In now, Juan Benitez. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to left. Mercer is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ramon Arrojo. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. Swing and a liner. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full. The AL Futures lead it 12-4. Napoleon Dougherty will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Futures, number 10, Napoleon Dougherty.
Now at the plate, Alexis Sanchez.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Striding into the box, Vern Goldstein. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Foreman will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Martin Castilla. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
At the plate, Matthew Grossman. He pulls this one into right. Stromer is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Pablo Tejeda gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Clayton Foreman. Out in front of it, strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Tom Willett. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. So here's the cleanup hitter, Roger Schmidt. First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 5 innings complete. The AL Futures lead this one 12-4. Pedro Rosado takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Futures, number 28, Pedro.
All set for the Fernando Barrios will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Fernando Barrios.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside. Corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over.
Adrian Pedroza will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Racing back to center fielder, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Kevin DaCosta will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the National League Futures, number 7, Kevin.
Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Ready for another chance? Mitchell Badalucco, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Tan is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Steven Delgado will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Steven Delgado.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stromer will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, 1 error, and a runner left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The AL Futures on top, 12-5. Fernando Barrios will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Kevin DaCosta.
Adrian Pedroza will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Pedroza. Now in left.
Kevin DaCosta will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Now in right field, number 7. Kevin.
Steven Delgado will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Number 89. Steven
Diego Flores gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Trying to pick Jimmy Gaucho is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Gaucho, now playing center field. Number 52.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Gaucho.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
The bat.
Now batting, Jason Stromer. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now.
Murray Perez will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Number 25, Perez.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Stromer, the runner at second with 1 away. Line drive to left. And that's going to get down out there. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Look. Like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first. In time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. The AL Futures lead it 12-5. Jimmy Gaucho is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Murray Perez stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base. Miguel Calero will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot. Yusniel Tavares is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the American League Futures.
Seventh inning, Jay Gomez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. Standing in now, Martin Castilla, and he puts it on the ground to second. 1 there. On to first, and they get them both. So bases, Chris Junko will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. In to score the runner from third. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Pulled toward right center field. Stromer is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The AL Futures lead this one 12-6. Jay Gomez stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Number 15, Jay Gomez.
Chris Junko will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher.
Now catcher, number 22, Chris Junko.
Daniel Acosta enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Daniel Acosta.
Now at the plate, Christopher Jansen is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Lifted the other way out to left center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now back, second baseman, Adam.
Riding in, Albert Veras will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a drive out to left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into a gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. At the plate now, Clayton Foreman hit high and deep out to left center field. Racing back the left fielder, and this one is gone, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Into the box now, Tom Willett, as he grounds one briskly to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And
the decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call is out at first base.
Roger Schmidt will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Steve Cloud comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Steve Cloud. The batter, the center fielder.
In now, Jimmy Gaucho. And it's fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Pedroza is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Romo.
Digging in, Jason Stromer, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box, Amuri Perez. Line towards center field. Pedroza is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 8th inning coming up. The AL Futures on top 17-6. Christopher Jansen will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Albert Veras will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Number 27, Albert Veras. Now catching.
John Herzog will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop. Clay Bracken has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Clay Bracken.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Adrian Pedroza. Lifted in the air out to center field. Gaucho is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 7.
Standing in, Kevin DaCosta. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Mitchell Badalucco. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
At the plate, Steven Delgado. Gaucho is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Standing in, Miguel Calero.
For the American League Futures, the third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Calero.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 19.
Digging in, Christopher Jansen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Albert Veras, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
To the plate now, Clayton Foreman. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, John Herzog.
So stepping in, John Herzog. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he fouls this one off. Second and third, 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Rex Leon comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 53, Rex Leon.
Digging in, Jay Gomez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Foreman is there, and he has it for the out.
Now back, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Vern Goldstein. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Line towards center field. Gaucho is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Taking in once again, Martin Castilla. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Stromer is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
17-6, the final in this one this evening. The American League Futures were absolutely crushing the ball as they ended up with 9 home runs as a team. Roman Bayer is the winning pitcher of record. Chauncey Hickman struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.